Hey, everybody. All right, how's everyone doing? Hope you're having a good one. I don't think Davis and Berinchyk are having too good of a day, but I just found this video right now. Shout out Najee. It's from 26 minutes ago, but this is Keyshawn explaining how he got the box of watermelons and bananas. Says Berinchyk disrespected the culture and he has to pay. So, if you don't know, before this little final press conference between Davis and Berinchyk, a box of a box of watermelons and bananas with a note saying, "Hey, Keyshawn, you're gonna need energy for all those high jumps. Here's some food." I mean, it's fucking crazy. Look, I don't think this is real. I don't think my initial reaction, I haven't saw the explanation. We're about to find out if it's real, but my initial reaction is this can't be real. This just can't be real. Bananas? Like even watermelon, that's clear. Like I love watermelon. Everyone does. It's great. I even love bananas. Had one today, but it's beyond racist character stuff with just the watermelons. A banana, that's. And then it says high jumps. High jumps. Are you kidding me? I just can't believe it's real. But we're about to find out if it is, right? About to do a little digging.
Yo, Key.
Talking about first round a lot.
Yo, Key, what's up, brother? First of all, just let me know, man. Everyone's been talking about the bananas and the watermelon. How did that get delivered to you? Was it somebody just knocked on your door and it was there? Like, tell me, how did that happen?
Yeah, it was housekeeping, or it was like somebody from the lobby or something like that. He just kept insisting, like, "Oh, can I bring it in? Can I bring it in?" My friend was just like, "Man, F it, just go ahead, bring it in, bro. Like, as long as there ain't no bomb or nothing like that, like,
Yeah.
good, you know what I'm saying?"
Now, listen. Wait, because it's Black History Month and he's throwing it out. Do you feel the pressure now? Like you gotta knock him out
I'm doing it
now.
for the coach. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the coach.
Because we need that now.
Man, he done gave us
Yeah.
bananas and watermelon. He
Fact.
done gave us that. I'm doing it for the culture.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for the culture.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, Key.
Yo, he might have did it. He might have did it. Okay. My initial reaction just kind of swayed a bit. My initial reaction was it's probably someone from Keyshawn's team stirring up some shit, getting them more riled up, more attention on the event. Because why the fuck? Look, even if Berinchyk had those beliefs, why would you do that? It's fucking you up forever. It's fucking you up forever. Look, I don't think he should be sanctioned or fucking stripped or anything like that. Freedom of speech or whatever. You are gonna have to now deal with a lot of public hate. You're going to have to deal with a target on your back in every gym you go to. In fights and sparring, people might go all out on you. You're going to have to deal with it. I mean, but why would you put that target on your back? Like, why? Why would you bring that kind of negativity down on yourself when I've never seen anything of the likes from him or any of the Ukrainians? It doesn't fit the mold like at all. So it's really, and this is the other thing. Look, we'll get to we'll get back to assuming Berinchyk did this, but if he didn't, look, we have to know what happened. I think we as boxing fans and just the boxing community in general we deserve to know exactly what happened. Go find that motherfucker that brought it to your room right now. He's in the hotel today. He works there. Go find him and say, we demand to know who paid. And then that they need to be exposed regardless of who it is. And look, if it's Berinchyk, then he got to deal with it. That's what it is. But if it's someone from Keyshawn's team and they were behind it, well then, he got to deal with that fallout. That's trying to ruin someone's life, reputation. You can't do that. You can't do that. So if someone from Davis's team did some Jussie Smollett shit, they got to pay. That's you can't do that. Because forever, to a bunch of people, Berinchyk is now going to be just known as the hardcore racist who sent bananas. That's going to stick for a large population of people forever. No, that's what they heard. That's the first thing they saw. That's the headline. That's all they'll ever know, if he did it or not. I mean, for me, that's a great breakfast. I'm just saying, for me, that's a great breakfast. I had the bananas for breakfast. I wish I had watermelon to go with it, but but I have a hard time seeing Berinchyk doing this. I just do. Or even someone from his team. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? It just doesn't make sense. It's fucking bullshit. It is. And if it's not, then let's find out. Because he said someone from the hotel or whatever. That's what Davis just said. He said it was like staff from the hotel. Housekeeping is what he said. Housekeeping or someone from the hotel just kept saying, can I just bring it in? Can I just bring it in? Can I just bring it in? Okay, go get that guy. Put him in front of a camera. Fight hype, whoever. Go fucking get whoever's at the hotel, whoever's at this event, go talk to the team and say, who was the guy who gave it to you? Who was the guy who gave it to you? And then you go find him, track him down and be like, who sent you? Who gave that to you? Let's just track it down. Why can't we just do an easy investigation? There's 100 so-called journalists, right, at this event. There's probably 100 so-called or aspiring journalists at this event, at this hotel, this city right now. Just go figure it out. You can easily solve this. And I think we should demand that this be solved. I think we should demand that this be solved. And whoever did it suffers consequence. Like, they can be punished, shamed, not stripped or not allowed to fight, but they'll just have to deal with the hate, whatever, targets on their backs. But yeah, security footage, pull that footage right up. That's what I'm saying. Hundreds of journalists. You can't solve this? This really, real easy. You don't even need to be dude, Davis's team should have this solved already. Look, the second I open that box, I'm going to be like, go get that motherfucker. Go get him. Bring him back here. You're telling me you didn't do that? You didn't do that? Has this guy been tracked down, and what's his story? What did he say? I just think we have the right to solve it. We have the right to get to the bottom of it. Oh, good point there, Fight Film, because you think, do you think this is going to hinder or help Berinchyk if it goes to the cards? Do you think the scoring, do you think boxes of bananas and watermelons will help Berinchyk on the scoring or hurt? Like, why would he do this? That's what I'm saying. Why would his team do this to themselves? You're going to get so much hate, so much negativity. A target is on their back now across the board from not only Keyshawn, his team, his fans, supporters, people who just are going to disagree. It's crazy. They're fighting in a sanctuary city. Are you shitting me? Oh, they are. No, this is in New York, huh? Is this in New York? I think it is in New York. We'll get more to this. BDA says he's doubting Davis. The story will prevent many journalists from getting access to Berinchyk. Can't risk it. I mean, again, in the good old days, yeah, I know, I got you. In the good old days, this would be solved today. There'd be so many guys. There should be 20 dudes running around that fucking hotel with cameras out right now looking for this guy. Where is he? Are they doing that? Because we should get to the bottom of it. I don't think we should just we can't just take, look. Is Berinchyk admitting he sent it? I don't know. Let's see, is Berinchyk admitting that he sent it? Let's find out. Maybe he is. I doubt it, but let's find out. I don't even think he has a fucking account. Yeah, I don't even think he has one.
Key, what's up, brother? First of all, just let me know, man. Everyone's been talking about the, the bananas and the watermelon. How did that get delivered to you? Was it somebody just knocked on your door and it was there? Like, tell me, how did that happen?
Yeah, it was housekeeping, or it was like somebody from the lobby or something like that.
Housekeeping or in lobby is a big difference. It was like housekeeping or someone from the lobby. That's a huge difference. Housekeeping is a fucking person who has a W-2 and their IDs on file in that hotel. Like if they're working there, they work there. They're on file, okay? They're all over the video. They have a fucking uniform. So, if it's housekeeping, you can easily track down Griselda, okay? Griselda ain't going far, or Jose, whoever. Someone from the lobby, that's totally different. That's just a random ass dude now. Is it just a random ass dude? A random ass dude? Yeah, housekeeping don't deliver stuff. It would be the front desk. They'll either call you to come pick it up, or if you have them bring it up, they will bring it up. They won't give personal items like that to housekeeping. Unless it's a towel. Maybe then, you're like, yo, I need extra towels. I've had housekeeping bring towels, but that's it. They're not bringing fucking birthday presents and shit. What could, who knows what's in that box? They're just what if it's a bunch of cash? Could be anything. Keyshawn grabbing up the belt angered many people. It did. That rubbed me the wrong way. It even angered Berinchy's team. Broughton's boxing, good point. Because look, I'm not saying Berinchyk or his team didn't do it. Also, like I don't know. I think we deserve to find out what happened. That's all. No matter what, let's find out who did this. But I sent out a tweet talking about, oh, this is gonna be good. You saw and I meant by the tension in the air when he started grabbing up the belt yesterday. He was grabbing the belt like, Berinchyk was staying dominant, but, not wanting to take it there. But then Keyshawn took advantage of it and kept grabbing it. And then Berinchyk kind of bowed up on him. And Davis was like, whoa, okay. He's getting serious. I think he said that. He goes, it's getting serious. And the tension was there. And you could tell they were irritated as shit at the disrespect of Keyshawn grabbing up his belt, being all in his face, acting like a fucking asshole, right? Like a young, brash, arrogant asshole, right? That definitely irritates those dudes. No doubt about it. They're very humble, quiet, professional, respectful. And you come with that complete opposite shit, it's bound to happen. So I'm not saying it didn't. I still just find it incredibly hard to believe. I can't believe it until I see some fucking proof, quite frankly. I want evidence. I need some evidence. Show me some evidence, then okay, we can go. But like I just need the evidence. Real shit, not Keyshawn says. Yeah, the concierge service. And that's definitely who would be bringing it to him. Let's go. Oh, had a little freeze there. You probably did, Donovan. You probably did. It's in New York. Which one of you motherfuckers are in New York? But yeah, man,
He just kept insisting, like, "Oh, can I bring it in? Can I bring it in?" My friend was just like, "Man, F it, just go ahead, bring it in." It was like somebody from the lobby or something like that. He just kept insisting, like
somebody just knocked on your door and it was there. Like, tell me, how did that happen?
Yeah, it was housekeeping, or it was like somebody from the lobby or something like that. He just kept insisting, like, "Oh, can I bring it in? Can I bring it in?"
Somebody, a guy. Okay, it's a guy. It ain't housekeeping. It's 100% not housekeeping. 100%. They're gonna be women, for sure. So and they're not delivering a gift. Okay, it was not housekeeping. So it wasn't housekeeping. It is a manager or concierge service like that, right? It is one of those people. It's probably one of 4 guys who work at that hotel. It's one of 4 guys who work at that hotel. If it was someone from the hotel, if it wasn't just some fucking rando from the lobby, right? Like a fan or a not a fan, whatever. But let's find out. Because if it was someone from the hotel, let's just get to the bottom of it. Say, who the fuck paid you to bring this to me? Who? Let's get to the bottom of it. Put them on Front Street and be like, what the fuck were you thinking? What were you thinking? That's all you do. Like, what were you thinking? We'll talk about it after the fight. I mean, don't interrupt their mental shit now. But think of what this is doing. This is bringing down all kind of, I don't know, man. There's so much to this. There's so much to this. If it wasn't Berinchyk, someone just somebody just tried to destroy his reputation forever, right? If it wasn't Berinchyk, somebody tried to destroy his reputation and anger Keyshawn with the act of racism, right? So somebody is a fucked up person just trying to cause dissent. Who is the motherfucking Judas in the camp? Okay? Who is the Judas in the camp? Because they're trying to cause dissent amongst the group. Like, come on. They're trying to cause all this bullshit fake conflict. You already got to fight. I don't think they would have. And if they did do it, stand on it. I mean, they were denying it as far as I saw. That I asked if they had confirmed, like admitted to it yet, hard recoil. But, I mean, they were denying it. So I don't know. Not like a hard denial. They just weren't like owning it either, though. Smells like BS. Keyshawn once said attention, like Haney and Crawford, and played a victim. Dude, it's fucked up, right? But it's very possible. Like, that's my first reaction. It's my first reaction. Like, someone from his own team sent it. I think someone from his own team sent it to him to anger him up and amp him up and make a big spectacle and, like, make of the event bigger in a way, right? But it's like, do you see how you did that? Do you see how you did that? By your man, if that's the case, that motherfucker needs to be punished for real too, though. Because that's horrendous to do. You're like a Judas. You're just a shitbag. You're a shitbag. You can't do that. You're trying to destroy one man's reputation and then convince another that the fucking world is racist and hates him or whatever, you know? You're a piece of shit if you're out there doing that. It's my first reaction, man. He did a fucking Smollett. Someone from his camp. I don't know if he did it himself, but someone did. I wouldn't, man. We need to get to the bottom of it. Find the guy. I demand that boxing fucking media at this event does their job. That's my fucking tweet. Do your jobs. Do your fucking jobs. Find out who did it. No matter who did it, they suffer the consequences. Find out who did it. Oh yeah, in case you didn't actually see it, hold on. It's fucking it's so nuts. It's fucking. I've never seen anything like this in boxing ever. Where there's never. Can anyone recall something like this bad happening in boxing? Like this blatantly obvious and like, no, this is crazy. I can't recall Jack Johnson, Sugar Ray Robinson, anyone in the history of boxing receiving anything close to this, or any even racism that is this offensive and overridingly blatant. It's too over the top. It's never happened in the history of boxing. So you're telling me Jack Johnson, in the most racist era of American history, apparently never received some shit like this? But Keyshawn did for grabbing a belt. He's just gonna ruin his entire reputation, right? I don't know. Is this ever happened before? So like this, it's so over the top. Denis Berinchyk and his team sent this to my room. I never thought bro was racist, but this fight just got a little more personal. That's what Keyshawn says, and it says, here's a snack for all those high jumps. Stay energized. Business WOM or business WOM, business WOM, and a box of fucking watermelons and bananas. High jumps, dude. I don't. And you're telling me Ukrainians are smart as shit. They know how to spell. Ukrainians are smart as shit. Even the punchy ones know how to spell. Even punchy Ukrainians know how to spell. Okay? Like, come on. They don't know how to spell energized. It's all fucked up. It's written by like someone. Height. The high jump isn't even right. It says HIGHT. Height. It's height wouldn't even be spelled wrong. It's just fucked up. They couldn't spell height. Couldn't spell energized. They did get the here is correctly. Here is a snack for all those height jump. Even spelled height. They're smart. They're smart people. I'm just saying. Seems a little bit nuts. I would have laughed it off as it's just a prank, bro. It is over the top. I don't know what you do. If this actually happened to you, I don't know what you would do. Because no one would believe you. If you told this story like 20 years later after you retired and shit, no one would believe you. So maybe you do document it in some way, but throw it off as a joke, or you say it's up. It is what it is. I'm gonna fucking kill you, you know? Yeah, but I don't know. Davis didn't have that kind of anger from it. Davis wasn't even angry. Did you see him? He just said, man, I'm doing it for the culture. He did this to the culture. There wasn't even like any venom behind it. If I received this from like, if they like, dude, I don't know, I'm white, but if I'm fighting a black team and they sent me a white Cabbage Patch doll, like all brutalized or something in a box, just being like, fuck whitey. I mean, I'd spit venom right back, nasty venom. So he's not doing that. But it's so over the top. Well, don't eat it. They might have fucking poisoned it. They might have. Don't eat it. They might have injected fucking sleeping agents and shit into it. Hey, they might poison you. Definitely don't eat it. Throw it right in the garbage. Right in the garbage. What's this, Ace Boogie? Jay Prince said he hopes Kid Austin gives Shakur a tough fight, knowing damn well he already made his threat to Austin's camp to take it easy. We'll see. I don't want to believe that. I don't think that, being the turkeys involved, I don't think James will be able to really do shit. Now, look, it is true that Austin, he don't live in Saudi Arabia, right? Turkey can't protect him when he's out on a Friday night or leaving the gym on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? So I do get that. They could threaten him, but this is the thing. All Schofield would have to do is then call Turkey and be like, yo, I can't, just tell Turkey, like, I'm not calling the cops. I'm just going to tell Turkey, I just received a threat or whatever. I can't fight. I can't go into this fight. I'm sorry, and put the onus on to Prince. But be like, I just can't fight. So, because if I come in here, I just have to throw a fight. I can't do that. And I don't want to insult you. And I have to deal with this guy when I go back home. That's all you say. Like, so I'm just not fighting. Trust me, Turkey will take care of it. He'll take care of it very quickly. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't sweat it. until I see evidence that it happened, I think it'll be on the level. I just think Shakur is a big enough favorite. They probably feel they don't need to. They probably feel they don't even need the help. Like they would like the help, but I think they still feel he's going to win just on merits alone in a fair fight. I don't know if he will. I have him as the favorite, but it is a good fight. There's so many questions with both him and Schofield. Who the hell knows how they're going to fucking mesh? And a boxing review shout out. I call cap on a whole banana thing. Seems like a publicity stunt by Team Davis. That's my initial reaction as well, for sure. It's so over the top, and again, it's Berinchyk. If he did this, why would Berinchyk would be? His team is in the game. They know it's coming. You're putting a target on your back forever. You got to deal with all kinds of hate. There's going to be a target on your back, literally, in the ring, in the rankings, in the gym, from judges. So many people across the board are going to have it in the street in certain places. Why would he do that to himself? It's bullshit. Unless, again, track it down. There's a ton of boxing media there. Find out who sent the fucking basket. Let's track it down. There's probably, like I said, this boxing hand to boxing review, there is probably, I'm sure there's not probably, there is definitely 100 boxing media journalists or aspiring media and journalists at this event, right? This is a good story. Go track it down and crack it, man. Go get it. I kind of demand that it's done. We as the community should demand they do their fucking job. No matter where it came from, solve it. What up, Jack? Jack Platt says Turkey has more influence in Saudi than Jay Prince. For sure. In Saudi, right? You would think Keyshawn would tell the media, my team is going to ask for the security footage. That'd be my first. Obviously, I want proof. Like, show me. As soon as the basket was opened, I'd been like, go get that motherfucker. Track that guy in the hallway before he gets away. Bring him back. Who sent you this? There was tension. There was, look, and again, just give me the evidence. I'll believe it easily because there was some real tension at yesterday's event when Keyshawn was grabbing the belt. So that could have bubbled over and they felt extremely disrespected. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not. I just find it unlikely. Highly unlikely. Nothing like this has ever happened in boxing, period. Okay? Not that we know of. Not that we know of. If you can find another event of the blatant racism like that, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, especially anywhere that these guys are staying. Anywhere that these guys are staying, there's media everywhere, cameras everywhere. There's dudes chilling in the lobby, out front, smoking, walking around. These people are easy to track down, right? Cameras up and down the hallways everywhere, the lobby, outside, in the parking lot. Come on, man. We can easily find out who delivered it. The boxing media should easily, not boxing media, Keyshawn, he should just demand it. I demand the hotel turn over the footage and show who this guy is so we can ask him who sent him. It's that simple. Now, boom, you literally know who did it. You know who did it. Or am I in the wrong for asking who the person who actually did it get punished? Like whoever. And again, I'm not saying strip them from the rankings or any nonsense like that or banish them from boxing or no, let them fight or keep their career going, whatever. But they're going to have to deal with that cloud or whatever. That's all. Don't stop them from earning a living or nothing, but they'll have to live with that cloud and that target on their back or whatever. And then look, if he sent it, I don't think he would. This is the other thing. If he did really send it, then I think he would stand on it, right? Like, yeah, that's how I feel. Fuck you. You know what I mean? If he really sent it, I think he'd just be like, yeah, and what? I clearly sent it. I know you know. So why am I going to lie? Yeah, I sent it to you. Obviously, asshole. Right? If you did it and they know you did it, you're not going to lie to them. You're going to be like, yeah, fuck you. I sent it. Well, I think you would stand on it so you wouldn't even care about the so-called clout, right? But I don't see any evidence of that either. It's hard to it don't pass the smell test to me. It is literally fucking Jussie Smollett until I see otherwise. That's my initial reaction. I haven't seen otherwise, but I'm not saying I can't see it happening. So I just need evidence. My initial reaction, highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. New York. I don't know who. Anyone know who the officials are? I haven't even looked that up. I don't know why. If you sent it, why would you deny it? Right? Like, at least you might not admit it on camera or something. Maybe, but you would think like in the hall, just face to face, you would be like, yeah, fuck you. Whatever, I sent it. They know you sent it. You can't deny it to them. If they know you sent it, then you know you sent it. So you just have to stand on it at that point. $100 the ref is Harvey Doc. That's crazy if it is. I don't know if I'm logged into BoxRec right now, though. It always fucking logs me out. Yeah, I'm logged out. I wonder if I could check and see anyway. Would show me the officials if I'm logged out. I think I'm logged out. Oh, maybe it is. Here's the event. Let me check the event. Huh. I'm not finding it. Yeah, don't have them listed yet. I can't find them up there yet. Yeah, but you're not going to eat them if your opponent sent them to you. Look, this is the question though. Not another hate crime hoax. This is the thing. What if it is? What if it is? Like what if this isn't being solved? Like, solve it, track it down, prove it. And the person shall be punished. Rightfully through public shaming or whatever, right? I'm not saying take away their right to earn a living or anything, regardless of whose side it is. But what if it is Keyshawn and they did this and it's a fucking fake hate crime hoax thing? What if it is? What's gonna be their punishment for anything? Will anything happen? Or will they just sweep it under the rug like it never fucking happened? Called him a movie and forbade him from watching movies with his daughter. What if you were Tony Soprano? What would you have done? What would you have done? Yeah, nothing will happen, right? Nothing will happen. If anything, they'll just act like it never happened. It'll be like it never happened. So if this does just get swept under the rug and it's just like a thing that gets randomly talked about online occasionally, then you know who did it. It was fucking fake. But I just demand it gets solved. Fuck and I don't want to hear, oh, that was done for publicity. Did Berinchyk agree to that? It was done to sell the fight. Did Berinchyk agree to that? Did Berinchyk himself agree to do that to sell the fight? If he didn't, then it's not, you can't do that for publicity. That's dirtbag shit. It's the same thing people shame Muhammad Ali with, just for the way he talked about like Joe Frazier, the gorilla, and all that stuff. He even tried to get some of the white guys from back then to call him N-word on interviews and stuff, right? To make a fake hate. Ali tried this multiple times to get a white opponent to call him like a monkey or an N-word or something. And every time they were like, nope. Like, no. The one dude did get a little close. Who the hell was it? One guy got a little close. I think it was the guy the Rocky movie was based on. But you see what I'm saying? It's never been cool. It's never been real. It's not a thing. It's not going to happen. It's always been manufactured. Look at what Larry Holmes and them tried to do with Jerry Cooney. Like Don King and them trying to inflame Jerry Cooney to say something racist to Larry Holmes. Never naturally, never ever is the guy doing it on his own. Yeah, Wepner. Thank you. When has it ever happened and the guy's been like, yeah, no, it's always someone else. Black, Don King, Holmes trying to stoke the white guy. Ali, Don King trying to stoke different white guys to do it. Him smashing his own people, Joe Frazier, for, racist character shit. That's all real, though. That's all real. That's why I said, I don't know. Jack Johnson never even faced anything like this. It's pretty so over the top. It's comical. It's unbelievable until you show me evidence that I should believe it. Well, yeah, what he's saying, a random fan could do it, apparently, according to, that's what I'm saying. He said housekeeping or some guy from the lobby. Well, a guy from or someone from the hotel. If it's someone from the hotel and it's a guy, like you said, it's going to be like one of 4 people. So go fucking find him. It's that easy. One of 4 people in the hotel did it. It's the guy. It's probably only 2 dudes fucking really working there that have that position to do that. It ain't going to be the maintenance guy, It's going to be the fucking hotel manager, the concierge. That's about it. It ain't going to be housekeeping, bringing gifts. Or was it just some fucking crackhead from down the street, who got paid $100 to walk it up to your room? How about that? Was it just some fucking crackhead from down the street on one of these, and they just paid him $100 to carry this up to your room? Because that's possible, right? And if so, still go track that motherfucker down then. Find out who paid him, and I bet it's a black dude. I bet it's a black dude. Like, I don't know until I see otherwise. I've never saw a real example of something like this happening in boxing. If you know one, please inform me. Yeah, if both sides have to know what's going on, or it's cheating shit, bullshit. It's not. It's beyond cheating. It's character assassination. It's character assassination. That's worse. That's almost worse than cheating. Can't assassinate someone's character. So yeah, that's what it is. So you can't do that. And I do not think in a fucking 100 years Berinchyk is going to agree to that. Why would he agree to it? It's nonsense. No one has ever agreed to that proposal in the history of pro boxing. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is some Jussie Smollett shit, man. Until I see otherwise. And boxing media, do your damn job. Track down the guy who brought it to the room. Track him down. If he works at the hotel, just go tell them all. Anyone who says they're at the event, like, go find the fucking guy. If they're talking about the story, if they're talking about the bananas and shit, and they are there, what are you doing? Go solve the shit. You could do it in like an hour. You could probably solve it in an hour. Imagine if Mayorga was fighting Keyshawn. Look, and that's the thing. If it was someone like a Mayorga, just some wild dude, maybe it's a little more believable. But the Ukrainians, it's so out of character. No, even if they have those feelings, they're not going to broadcast that. That's their humble, professional business. Just go about their work. It's so out of character. I just don't even know if Keyshawn's team has any idea who these guys are, like who they are historically. These are Olympians, guys. To keep this into perspective, these are he's a fucking national hero in the Ukraine. These are Olympians. You know, you can't. This is insane. Because they would never do this in a million years. He didn't fucking do it. That's why my first tweet, the second the story came out, this did not come from Jussie. Here, I have my fucking tweet. Show you my first tweet on it. Where's my fucking tweets? Was it a reply? Oh, it was my reply, yeah. My reply to Keyshawn was my reply directly to Keyshawn. This is Keyshawn. He says, Dennis, but they sent this. And I said, this did not come from Berinchyk. And I fucking hit him with the Jussie Smollett. You know? Like, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. These are Ukrainian Olympians. These are national heroes who have a level of professionalism that you, Keyshawn Davis, or someone in your fucking team does not understand and doesn't have to try and assassinate somebody's character like this. Until you prove otherwise, that's what's happening. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Look what they sent to me. This did not come from Berinchyk. Prove it. Prove it. Tyson Fury was charged with a hate crime. What do you do? Get beat up a gay person or something? It was actually me, so John Gonzalez. No, that's who it would be, right? And no, I'm not saying 78, but it would be someone like that, just someone who's living in a delusional, racist world. Like, they're delusional. They think this is going to somehow pass the smell test, and they don't even understand who their fucking guys are. Like, who the guys they're fighting are. These are Ukrainian Olympians, and if you don't understand, that's a huge fucking deal over there. That's like national hero stuff. They have a level of professionalism and class that it's clearly someone from Davis's camp didn't fucking understand. Okay? Because this would never happen. They didn't do it until you prove it. And if you prove it, then that's a big deal. It's a big deal. And it should be. But let's find out. Let's see if there's any new shit on it. Anyone hearing anything new? This guy came to America to
give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist, and you just made this fight a little more personal.
Take that a step further, Keyshawn, just so everybody at home understands what you're talking about.
Y'all heard what I said. This man brought a box of bananas and a watermelon. He brought a box of bananas and a watermelon to America to get to my room, to bring to my room, and I took it as racist. So I got something for you.
He's saying there was a delivery to his room, a box of bananas and
look at his coach face. Look at his coach face.
Yes. Хочу сказати, що я не розмовляю і тим паче не пишу. Я бачив його пости в Instagram. Нічого немає особистого для нього.
First thing I want to say that I don't speak English and I don't write English because I saw his message on the media.
Look, this is fucking Usyk's guy. This is Usyk's manager right here. This shit is a fucking fraud. These guys have a level of class. I'm gonna play it, but it didn't happen.
It's weird. Just even to mention this, some people with bad intentions looking for some hype made this now it's.
He ain't say all that.
Listen, my man.
He ain't have to say all that. That's just the facts. See, facts proven. I already know it's a fucking Jussie Smollett fake hate crime. Keyshawn, shame on fucking you. Shame on your fucking team. I hope those judges fuck you over something fierce. You know, how's it? You can't try to assassinate someone's fucking character like that, bro. That's crazy. You know what? You just tried to ruin his life in your mind, because that's why you did it. In your mind, the fucking media is going to come crashing down on his head. The judges, the refs, they're all going to crash down on your fucking, in his head, not yours, on his. That's what you intended. That's what you wanted. You wanted to fucking cheaply and deceptively destroy some, man. Fuck out of here. That's some scam ass bullshit. I know it's a fucking lie now after just seeing that little video with how he's fucking laughing. It's a joke.
Look.
Dude, if I'm black and you sent this to me, I'm probably just bombing on you, right? Like, what the fuck? I'm spitting on you at least. I'm throwing my mic at you. Like, come on. He's laughing. So you're not even angry? You're not even angry? Yeah, Donovan says, Keyshawn's fucking laughing. He is. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, these guys are Ukrainian Olympians. They are national freaking heroes. They have a level of class and professionalism. I don't know how many times I could say it that Davis's team clearly didn't fucking get the memo on. These guys would never do such a thing.
Хочу сказати, що я не розмовляю і тим паче не пишу. Я бачив його пости в Instagram. Нічого немає особистого для нього.
First thing I want to say that I don't speak English and I don't write English because I saw his message on the media. It's weird. Just even to mention this, some people with bad intentions looking for some hype made this now it's.
He ain't say all that.
Listen, my man.
Look, you know why he's doing that? Because, dude, what he just said was fact. Somebody with bad intentions tried to stir up shit. Just like I said, who's the fucking Judas? Who's the Judas? Who's the fucking Don King in the background stirring up shit, right? Find out who it is. Boxing media, do your fucking job. Because you don't want to, because this is in America, it's mostly Western media, and they don't want to get to the bottom and find out that Keyshawn is Jussie Smollett of boxing. That's what they don't want to get to the bottom of. Get to the bottom of it. Solve it. Solve it. Yeah, real quick because he knew exactly what he said was correct. There's a Judas in the fucking camp. Where is he? Bring him out. Bring him out. That's all they're saying. Who's the fucking bad actor? Who is the bad actor creating fucking bullshit around this fight? Bring him out. Put him on fucking stage right now. We know who did it. It's someone from Keyshawn's team. 100%. Dude, come on. Come on. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have any fucking evidence of that. But in my estimation, it's 100% his team. 100%. In my estimation. Right? 99.999999999% chance it's someone from Keyshawn's side. That's that. Bill Haney's probably around the corner laughing. Yeah, it's definitely the high jumpers team that did it. It is, for sure. For sure. Oh, come on. This is gross. This is what I'm saying. This is gross. They just tried to assassinate a dude. The fucking media should come down on his melon, on his team's melons. They just tried to destroy an Olympian national fucking hero to his nation right here on the world stage, on the biggest stage of Berinchyck's life. You know, think about it. World champion, biggest professional fight of his life so far, biggest stage of his life besides the Olympics, I guess, right? Being an Olympian. So, biggest stage of his life, they try to destroy him. Character assassination. Boom! JFK. Oh, did you guys hear the fucking JFK? They just said there was 2 shooters. Did you just see that? That just came out. The DOJ just said there was 2 shooters, and they'll be doing a full report in March. The first full report. I have the videos. I have the videos for the press conference. Yep, told you. Been saying it. He topped him right in his fucking front of his forehead. Front, like above the eye on the right. Banked him. So passive. Salute. Cyrus, typical Amero bum. Yep. This is bullshit. Just so, like, I just want to put this into perspective because right now everyone's looking at Keyshawn like he's a victim. He's a victim. He's the literal fucking perpetrator. He's the perp. He's the shitbird perp. Okay? Him or his team, like, it has to fall on his head because if it came from one of Berinchyck's fucking cousins, okay, one of his cousins who he barely ever talks to sent it. It's still going to come down on Berinchyck's head though, right? Right? It's a third cousin. He barely ever talks to him. But that's who sent it. It still comes down on Berinchyck's head, right? Yeah, did we say 2? Actually, 5. Possible. Look, if it was somebody from Berinchyck's team, I said it could be. I didn't say... I said it definitely could be. There was crazy tension yesterday when Keyshawn was grabbing the belt and being very disrespectful, very arrogant and brash, very disrespectful, you know, and especially in their culture, that Ukrainian, humble, respectful, professional, all business, but war is war at the same time, right? So the culture clash, I can see it happening, right? I could definitely see it. I can see it for sure. That's why we should just solve it. But I see I personally can't see it. I can't see the Ukrainians doing that. They're too smart. They have a level of class. They just do. Class and professionalism because they have to, because they are held to a super high standard, especially in their own country. Again, they're like fucking national heroes. But so what? Yeah, now what should happen to, because look, man, it is what it is. I guarantee you investigate this. You know it's some bad actor. They just told you, Berinchyck's team just said it was a bad actor from your side. He didn't say your side, but basically.
Bananas in a watermelon to America.
He's saying there was a delivery to his room, a box of bananas and
Look at his coach face. Look at his coach face.
Yes,
Хочу сказати, що я не розмовляю і тим паче не пишу. Я бачив його пости в Instagram. Нічого немає особистого для нього.
First thing I want to say that I don't speak English and I don't write English because I saw his message on the media. It's weird just even to mention this. Some people with bad intentions looking for some hype.
Boom. Boom. And he's staring Keyshawn dead in his eyes. You see that? You got to pay attention. We like body language here, right? The whole time he's talking, he's staring laser beams directly like a man because he can stand on what he's saying because he knows he's fucking right. He's staring directly at him like a man, eye to eye, beaming right at him. And what's he saying to him, right? Bad actors looking for hype.
It's weird just even to mention this. Some people with bad intentions looking for some hype. made this now it's
He ain't say all that.
that's some.
Yeah, he interrupted him for a reason because he was like, "Fuck!" He's exposing me instantly. It's like, bro, these guys are smart. They're gonna say whatever I would say. That's what they're gonna be saying. Okay, whatever you think you would say. That's what they're gonna say. He's just told right off the bat. There's instant defense. It's a fucking bad actor looking for hype. It's someone from your side. Get the fuck out of here, dude. This is weird. He said it's weird. Ugh. It screams weakness from somebody from Davis's team. Tell me this doesn't scream weakness from Davis's team. What do you guys think? If Keyshawn, if somebody, anybody, does that make whose confidence you think would need adjusting with an antic like that? Yeah, Berinchyk looked unimpressed by Davis's antics. Looks like he's seen his behavior 1,000 times. I don't think he saw this, but I get your point. Just, it screams weakness, though. And it's weird. Very weird, just like they said. It's a bad actor. He called it. It's a bad actor looking for hype. It was my very first impression of the whole scene because it makes no sense. Nothing like this has ever fucking happened in boxing. And Davis didn't understand, or someone from Davis's team didn't understand that it would never happen from these guys because they literally operate on a level of professionalism and class because of who they are in their own countries. In Ukraine, it matters. It's a big deal. Okay. It's like an Olympic. You can't do this. It would never happen. Shout out Blue Collar. Yep. Seems like a blatant setup. Just check the CCTV. It's New York City, dude. It's New York City. This is solved instantly. Instantly. In New York City, couldn't this actually be? You might actually go to prison for an actual hate crime if this is real. It's fucking New York City. Who knows what they do to you if this is actually real? Oh, there has to be a follow-up. Yeah, there has to be. I demand one. I demand of all boxing media and aspiring boxing media at this event. Go figure it out. That's a great story. Get to the bottom of it. That's a hell of a story. You don't see. What the hell? Why isn't? Yeah, Blue Collar's comment doesn't show up on the YouTube. If you're listening, can you just drop another comment and see what happens? Blue Collar, because I don't have anyone blocked. Just drop any. What the? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, that is crazy. Yeah, he put this comment. It seems like a blatant setup. Just check the CCTV. It didn't show up. He didn't have any media attention, so he tried to garner it by defaming Berinchyk. Yes. That's what I absolutely believe currently is that happened and is currently happening. So I suggest boxing media at this event get on it, solve the case, track down the delivery man. It's a hotel in New York City, cameras everywhere. You got cameras. You're all aspiring media, journalists, anything. It's a great story. It's a good investigative journalist piece across the board. You can use it for your resume, anything. Go have fun. Get after it. Show your fucking worth, journos. Right? Go do it. Let's see what happened. Regardless, let's figure it out. It ain't hard. Should be Abdullah Mason fighting Berinchyk. Yeah, I would have liked that better myself, but yeah. We will have yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Google is censoring him. What the hell's going on there? You know what's going on? He's saying just go look at the CCTV, and they're like, no, you can't do that, right? But I'm hoping, you know, regardless who wins, if Mason wins his fight, hopefully he gets the winner of Berinchyk Davis. Hopefully that happens at least. But yeah, we'll have to see how they both look. This is the thing, Hands of Dynamite, right? It's the media's job to not look into it, though, because it's a Keyshawn show. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case. I wish I was there. I do. I wish I was there. I'd just go do it. I'd just go solve it. I walk right to the fucking front desk with my press cred, slap that shit down, but you got to answer a question. You ain't going to have a press cred yet, but you get the point. Well, you might, but it wouldn't matter. I just be like, yo, I'm fucking, give me, who did it? How hard is it? Just go ask. Like, yo, bro, here's $50. Here's $20. $40. Who did it? Like, what the hell? That's how it goes. Yeah, like Dale was being offensive for sure. Apparently, he offended someone. I wouldn't say racist, but just using common sense and basic logic. They're like, you got to block that. You know, yeah, that's why I was like, wait a second. Oh yeah, you have to be. Well, it's how do I think the fight plays out in the ring? Well, the early, I mean, again, we'll see, but the early rounds should clearly favor Davis. He's bigger, stronger. Well, I don't know about stronger, but he's bigger, faster, more explosive. You know, he has all the youth, all that shit going for him, right? The Mo Athletic. He got all that going for sure. He's dangerous early. He's, I don't know, I wouldn't call him a front runner, but he's definitely going to do better in the first half. Berinchy's definitely going to do better in the second half. It would be, can Berinchyk kind of nullify Davis walking him down and exploding on him? He's going to have to work the jab, keep making him turn. Just keep turning Davis, keep working the jab. It was kind of his best Loma impression, his best. He's going to do the best Ukrainian impression, right? But he's fast and he hits hard. He's not like a super powerful puncher or anything for his size, like pound for pound. He's not a big puncher, Davis, that is, but he is fast. Yeah, Davis is pretty fast. Yeah, he's fast and he's big. He's big, he's strong. So when he's throwing hard and fast, even if he, you know, you don't have to have heavy hands or whatever, it can still hurt you, and it will hurt you. But I mean, Berinchyk ain't no bitch, man. He ain't no bitch, that's for sure. I was impressed with. I was just giving Davis all kind of respect yesterday or whatever, the day before on the last stream we had about him actually fighting Berinchyk. I was like, yo, you know, props. He is still bigger, naturally bigger guy, but Berinchyk is a solid opponent. And he ain't fought nobody yet. Keyshawn, that is, hasn't fought anybody. So jumping straight to Berinchyk, kind of, I was like, yo, respect for sure. But man, he had to go and fuck it all up with this shit, didn't he? Probably what happened. I'm telling, man, I try to like these guys. Keyshawn pissed me off back in the Olympics. Just, you know, whatever. It was robberies. He got gifted shit in the Olympics. So whatever. Moved past them, but into the pros. It's like, all right, he's getting active. Let's get it on, right? But then he goes and pulls out some stunts like this. It's like, damn, it's like every time I get out, they pull me back in. Right? Every time. You're like, I'll give him a little love. Let's see what's going on. It's like, oh God, and here it is again. He's pulling me back in every time. It's fucking wild. But this is a good comment here by Cigar. The fight's going the distance with Keyshawn winning by a decision. I think they want people to bet on the knockout. That's a good point. They do. Yep. But Keyshawn isn't on that level yet. I think it's a very good read on what's happening, the prediction, all of it. Yeah. I think this comment, a great comment. I really do think this kind of sums it up, which is also why I think even the whole race hate crime or whatever thing will be used to, if it's a close fight, even if it ain't fair and square, that Davis wins on the cards. If it's close, could be a draw, maybe 7-5 Berinchyk. If it goes 7-5 Keyshawn, no one will care because Berinchy's an evil white racist. Right? That's so there's more. It's crazy, but no, you got a great read, and I think you're probably right. Because Berinchyk, he's gonna have to really put a beating on Davis. Davis is he's not gonna be easy to get rid of either, right? He's bigger, he's young, he's strong, he's still got a chin. He's not going anywhere either. He's probably gonna last. Berinchy's a little older guy. It is what it is. He'll be able to survive and just pot shot if he needs to, move around, pot shot, bang ones and twos, go to the cards if he's getting just pieced up, right? He got young, spry legs. So I can see that. Man. And it's gonna go to the cards. Even if Berinchyk is winning, like in some like a 7-5 type fight, it probably will just go to Keyshawn. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, 115. Look for the cards to be 115, 113, 116, 112, 117, 111, Davis type shit. Yep. Type shit for sure. Davis is a 5-2 favorite, 3.5 to 1. I'm sorry, 2.5 to 1. Two and a half to 1. 2.5 to 1. David, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, he'll win on the cards. That's the expected and most likely outcome. Is this right here? Keyshawn's gonna win on the cards, pretty much like Cigar, Jack Platt just explained with these cards, and yes. They do want a lot of people to bet on the early knockout. The anger, the racism, he's coming to kill this dude. He's going to take his head off. Bet on the early KO. You better bet on Keyshawn knocking him out. He's going to knock this boy out. He's going to break his jaw. All that stuff, right? And that's going to get a lot of people betting on it. Because you're going to be like, I want that to happen, so I'm going to bet on that. Yeah, I like that. I like that scenario. I want that to happen. I'm going to bet on that. And it ain't going to happen because Berinchyk is a fucking seasoned fighter, boxer, highest level guys you can imagine. And he's used to fighting the elite amateurs, the best 3-round fighters in the world, right? All the time. So Keyshawn's front running first 3 rounds, he's used to dealing with these crazy, fast, explosive punchers, 1-2s and shit, flurries from the amateurs. So, yes, yeah. Keyshawn won the story of the fight. Keyshawn has never fought anybody at this level. No, he hasn't. He definitely hasn't. I don't know if Berinchyk has fought better boxers than 3-rounders. He has. I don't know. He hasn't fought necessarily someone. Keyshawn's big. He's big. but I don't know if he's mentally there or not. Aram is the only reason why Davis is a huge favorite. Top Rank loves pushing black fighters. No, that's the real deal, because it should probably be even money. Honestly, it should probably be even money, the fight. If just all things squared, maybe. I think it should be even money. I think it's an even money fight, honestly. If everything's on the up and up, fair, square, even money. It's a good fight. That's what I mean. It's a good fight, man. Keyshawn has his advantages, his athleticism. He's big, strong, young. That matters. Fast. But Berinchyk got the wisdom, the knowledge, the skills, the experience, all that shit in his favor. But everyone knows that they want to push Keyshawn, obviously. And Berinchyk, as all Eastern Euros, have to be road warriors and come into enemy territory and fucking dominate, or you get robbed. Right? That's just the name of the game. But everyone wants to talk about real ones? Like, yo, the only way Eastern Europe, Europeans only kind of get, you have to go in. Like, Loma had to do it with Gary Russell. He had to do it with Salido. He had to do it with even Tio. Like, you have to do it with Haney. Usyk had to do it with the Russians at Cruiser. It's kind of the deal, right? And yeah. But, yo, about this thing, did you guys see the Teofimo Lopez doing two things about the Ryan Garcia card? Have tickets gone on sale for Ryan Garcia's card yet? First of all, that's first question. I haven't looked it up, because I haven't heard it yet, so I just didn't look it up because I don't think they have. But second is, did you hear about Teofimo doing the fight possibly on Alcatraz? Turkey wants to do a fight on Alcatraz Island. He wants to do a card. He wants to do boxing cards in awesome places, like cool, unique places around the world, like maybe at the freaking pyramids or something, right? Imagine having some fights at the pyramids. That'd be awesome. Or wherever, but he wants to do one at Alcatraz with Tio headlining it. Dude, if you're in Cali, you better go to that. Or better try to. If you can go to that, that would be so fucking awesome. I probably couldn't afford it, but if I could afford it, I'm doing it. That would be a hell of an event, a hell of a memory. I mean, that's pretty cool to me. That's pretty damn cool to me. That's like straight out of it's like out of a movie. That's awesome. Like, if you can go to that, you should definitely hit that up. Arcade Street Fighter venues. Yes, exactly. Actual video game venues. Yep. Yeah, he's like, I'll make the 5-hour drive. I'll catch a fucking cross-country flight for it, man. I just got to see the prices, and I bet the card would be great. I mean, it's a Turkey card, but I saw some people shitting on it or whatever. Like, why? Oh, so I saw this about Tio too. They were like, why wouldn't he fight? If he's willing to go fight on this Turkey card and on Alcatraz, why wouldn't he have just fought Matias? I was like, what? What? Because Turkey's going to give him so much more money. What are you talking about? That's why it's thank God he didn't sign for Matias, right? Like, for him, maybe you wanted to fight or whatever, but for him, thank God he didn't. He's about to get paid now. The WWF Boiler Room? I don't know that one. I don't know what that is. But the cool venues, It reminds me of like out of these movies with the underground fight clubs. You know what I mean? Yo, has anyone saw the movies Never Back Down and then Never Back Down 2? They're like martial arts action movies, I guess. There's 2 of them, apparently. I think Michael Jai White might be in them. Or he's in one of them, I think. Has anyone ever seen these? I saw someone saying that they're actually good. They're actually decent, like 80s fight movies. I was thinking of watching them. Haven't done it yet though. I think the first one was like at the theaters and shit, if I'm not mistaken. And then Michael Jai White is in the second one. So you guys have seen him? You've seen there's a Russian prison one. Yeah, I haven't saw these. I have watched The Foot Fist Way. It's great. It's absolutely great. Yeah. The Foot Fist Way. I love that shit. It's so silly. No, I didn't. No, I didn't cover the Catterall shit yet. Here's Tio.
To give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it.
Yo, what the fuck?
Racist, and you just bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist to America to give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional.
Bro, this was I swear to God, this is what I was doing when I watched the video. I said it earlier. I ate bananas today. That's what I was eating. While I was watching the video, I'm eating bananas, chuckling just like this shit. This was my real experience. I bet he had the same thing. Oh, I think Tio sent it. Who else was eating a banana when they watched this shit this morning? I was. That's what I was doing.
And I feel like it's racist, and you just made this fight a little more personal.
Dog, a little more personal. I mean, if it was real, yeah, if it was real, it would be a very much more personal, right? For sure. Uh-oh. Drake's getting his mitts on. Oh, this is Kendrick boxing? We got Kendrick boxing and Drake. We got footage of Kendrick and Drake boxing.
Boy, looking sharp.
Let's check these bums out.
Boy, looking sharp.
Dog.
Hell yeah. That's that good work right there.
What's his name?
Yup. Boy, look. Boy, look.
Stay out them streets, Kendrick. Stay out them streets. Stay out. Let's see Drake. What the fuck? Fuck that chin. Fuck that fucking chin and Jew beak. What are you doing, man? Watch this. Drake's going night. Maybe not versus Kendrick. Drake will probably beat Kendrick up. They're both so weak. But I think Drake beats up Kendrick because he's just too small. Drake's just bigger, I think. But my God, Drake, you better stay out them streets too, bro. Look at that. Look how weak. He got a decent right hand, at least. He got a little decent right hand. He can't throw combos. He's been watching Amaro bums. Look at him. He's been watching too many Amaro bums. Look at him. chinned, bink, right hook, head taken off. Yeah, the trainer's doing all the work. Oh, they both throw some zesty fucking they both throw some zesty fucking combos, bro. Tio definitely has something to do with it. That laugh is diabolical. He did it. He said that ain't Kendrick, it's Terrence Crawford. Drake throwing zesty BDA. Oh man, BDA and Bucho. This is just something no one ever addresses this. We all know. I think we all know the difference, but we just say BDA. I don't know why that is. I'll try and stop it because I saw you guys talked about it. I'll try and stop it, but there's a lot of us that have that problem. You're just both BDA. But yeah. Oh, geez. Ryan versus Keyshawn and T.O. versus Mason on Juneteenth. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. That would be awesome. Throw it on Alcatraz. Oh, let it get buck wild. Free open bar on Alcatraz. It would just go. It'd be a fucking revolution. It would be a revolution. Yeah, that chin is begging to be checked. It is. No, dude. I haven't saw a boxer with hands ever, or I'm not a boxer, a rapper. I'm sorry. I haven't saw a rapper with hands ever. There got. I mean, I'm not saying there ain't. There's got to be some who can 50. No, 50 Cent. 50 Cent got hands. He knows how to fight. Who else? 50 knows how to fight. I saw Jay-Z. I saw Jay-Z hitting some mitts, and he looked all right. Honestly, and I don't like Jay-Z at all, but yeah, I ain't gonna hate. He looked all right from what I remember. Now again, this is from what I remember. I remember he had a nice liver shot. He did. He had a good left hook. I remember that. DMX had that dog in him. He was just smoked out. And Zimmerman wouldn't have fought. Oh, man, that's crazy. Yeah, he can't do that. You can't do that. DMX is so above that shit. I would have been disappointed if he did. And a World War II film for the ages, released in 1966 with Richard Burton and a young Clint Eastwood, where eagles dare, magnificently written, acted, and shot. I've heard of that movie before. I've seen clips of it used in videos and things before as well. I'll have to check that out. I'll definitely check that out. Where eagles dare. What up, Chuck? Salute. They Riff Raff. No, don't tell me Riff Raff can box. I guarantee you DMX could fight. There's no doubt about it. He might not be able to box or whatever. He's just probably a little scrappy little demon. Just keep fighting. Wear you down. I don't know if he actually was good athletically or whatever. I just think he would fight. I don't know if he could. He would. That's the difference, right? I don't know if he could, but he would. Riff Raff boxes? No. Paths of Glory is great too. Trench Warfare. Young M.A. might have hands. You're right. Nori back in the day, maybe. Yeah, I could see that too. I could see that. I think I did I think I've seen him at least like ghost or shadow boxing, throwing punches and shit. And he looked all right. He looked all right. I do remember that too. Yeah. Aaron Carter gave Lamar Odom the business for about 10 seconds. They didn't box. I never even knew that if they did. Did they really? Lamar Odom fucking lit him up, didn't he? Did he lay him out? What, Aaron Carter just go charging at him, flurrying, and then got pancaked, right? That'd be funny. That would be funny. Yeah, but these motherfuckers can't box for shit. Ha! Too many Amero bums. Dude, all I gotta say, I'm not trying to be like gay or nothing, but just look at these hips. Look at this hips. Hold up. Look. That's a gay man. That is a gay fucking man. Damn, man. You would think that these guys look, you can still teach Drake how to box. Like, I can go up here and teach Drake how to fucking punch and hit the mitts and look good hitting the mitts. There's no way I can't. I know I can't. He might not be able to do it in the ring versus somebody, you know what I mean? But I'll make him look very fucking good on the mitts. You'll be like, oh, he knows what he's doing. Why, with all the money they have, doesn't he? Who the fuck is this guy? You're a bum, dude. You're a bum. And you may know what you're doing, but you don't teach him. You're scared to fucking do anything. He's clearly too scared to be like, Drake, you can't do that. You punch like a bitch. He's just been letting Drake punch however he wants to punch the whole time they've been working together because he don't want to tell him, you can't punch like that. You got to punch like this. Here, let me show you. That's not Drake. That's Aubrey. Yeah, he's standing like a woman. Carter showed heart. Nice. He's a gambler. He was fucking a risk taker. He was out there being a fucking maniac. It makes sense. You can take the man out of the zest, but you can't take the zest out of a man. Yeah, it's just fucked up. You got all that money and they don't even teach you how to box. It's messed up. Yep. Oh, here they are. Eddie Hearn is telling Ariel Helwani boxing is better right now.
Killed for that one, Eddie. And
UFC is an amazing business, an amazing product, but you cannot deny right now boxing is hotter. It's just an amazing time for boxing. Facts. How's that feel, Ariel? Fucker. Feel good? Yeah, we should rub it in their faces and shit. It's what they tried to do to us. Assholes. I don't want to do that. I appreciate both. But yeah, boxing is kicking ass and UFC is going down the fucking toilet right now. That's why they're letting everyone juice because their product is so shitty and then they need more fighters. So, yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Just in, Democrat Rep. Summerlee of Pittsburgh calls the Trump admin white supremacists and demands reparations be paid out. Oh, it's this fucking bitch too? Did you just hear her? Did you guys just see what this bald-headed bitch said today? I didn't know Pittsburgh had any part of this. I don't know. I don't think this is in Pittsburgh. I think she's just from Pittsburgh. Black racist from Pittsburgh, whatever. But did you hear what this bald-headed bitch said today? She said the Democrats will work with anybody who is willing to censor the American people in furtherance of progression, in furtherance of being progressive. Just openly saying we want to, we're against free speech. I have the video. If you haven't seen it, I have it. Here, I think that's more important than this bitch. Let me go play that real quick. Oh. It was pretty shocking that she had the balls to just say it. Oh, did you guys see this too? Black people in Lincoln Heights, Ohio, take to the streets with rifles. They have roadblocks up in the name of community defense against white supremacy. I think it's fucking ridiculous. I think it's about those fuckers that had the Nazi flags. You know, the fucking feds, right? It's like, cool. You'll do all this for someone with a motherfucking flag? But, you know, for important shit, no one comes together? It's fucking nuts. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on these fucking creeps. Maybe it might be pretty far down here, actually. Yeah, Abdullah Mason fights tomorrow as well. Oh.
Won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Right, it's brand new. So this is last night in Worcester, Massachusetts. Voted to become a sanctuary city for trannies and gender diverse peoples. The city council meeting before the vote was interesting. Look at this fucking character. What are we doing? I said make asylums great again. Make asylums great again.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Up,
I'm sorry. Am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver.
She has to hide from her driver. Dude, these people get up here and say the most crazy shit. There's a whole bunch of them. They all went up and just spewed the most mentally ill insanity, like, ever. Like, you can't, man, you can't really entertain this. This is crazy.
My house when you come. And when you come, no.
They said they're going to, they said they were going to hurt people. Like, they said they were going to hurt people. They said, if you don't let us do whatever we want, you're hurting us. And if you hurt us, we're going to hurt you. They said that over and over. They literally threatened, like, fucking open errorism, right?
Oh, that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with the quickness.
Yeah, again, so just Carlos, they did threaten your community with errorism, if this isn't allowed, if they're not allowed to just go all out.
My name in drag is Dee Dee Delight.
Yeah, she just wants to be famous. Or he. This is some fucking Jewish guy, right? This isn't a girl. It's a Jewish guy, right? Right? Am I tripping? No, I think that's just a Jewish guy. Oh yeah, all of these foundations and organizations got funding from somewhere. Is it satire? No, but it's partially satire, right? Because this ain't real. This is half performative art, right? She's doing a bit of she knows she's going to be on X and YouTube and Blue Sky. She's going to be viral, right? Or he, this fucking Jewish guy knows he's going to be viral.
And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove-Atienza.
And I think I was right.
And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove-Atienza.
Laddie LaRouge, he, they, in drag, District 3.
My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Livy Scanlon. My wife and I own a home in the Canal District.
I speak as someone who's always misgendered, like all the time. People refer to me as sir when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am. I speak as someone who is
that can't be real. This dude has to be a troll. This motherfucker gotta just be some troll. But he kind of does look. Could be real.
As someone who is always misgendered, like all the time. People refer to me as sir when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am.
No, he's a troll.
I speak as someone who is afraid to use public toilets.
Why? Why are you always? I never use public toilets. Why are you always in public toilets, bro? Why are you always in public toilets, bro? That's what I want to know. Why do you guys care about public toilets so much? I never use them. Who uses public toilets a lot? Like, why are you? Is that because you can just hang out in them and wait for little boys and girls to walk in? Is that why? What the fuck is with public toilets and you motherfuckers? Yeah, Buffalo Bill. Shout out MLO. He definitely does. Like, yeah, he will have skin drying out in his basement or whatever. I'm afraid of public toilets too. No one's going in, like, it's a rare emergency. You run in, run out. No one's ever even in them. And literally, unless it's some creepo like this just lurking, right? No one else is using them like that. You run in, you run right out. That's it. No, you're right. That's a known thing, right? So that kind of does answer it. What is with you in fucking public toilets? The public toilet is a hookup place for them. Historically, that has been a thing. Yeah, they sit there at the fucking urinals whacking off in front of everyone. That's what's going on. Wooster. Really? Okay. Wow. Yeah, and you're only and that's the other thing. You always I still just go into the stall as well. Yeah, dude, I never use the urinals, only the stalls. There's always some weirdo trying to sneak peeks or lurking around and shit. Yeah, it's the only. Come on, everyone else, you're in, you're out. This has to be satire, though. Has to be satire.
I speak as someone who is a member of this community and is a queer person.
You have to imagine being me and my wife, fearing that our marriage rights will be stripped away at any moment.
Please, I only have so much time. Please, Joe's gonna cut me off.
Which matters more? Covering.
You didn't care when my freedom of speech was being ripped away at all. In fact, you cheered it on. You didn't care when my Second Amendment rights were being trampled all over and stripped away. No, you didn't care at all. In fact, you cheered it on. Why is your sexual perverse sexual perversion a more important right than my freedom of speech and my right to defend myself? Like, what?
The legal fees of systemic police brutality.
Oh, it's about health insurance. Dude, you want to fucking screw dudes in their ass, then you foot the bill. Like, what's the problem with that? You want to do some gay shit? Foot the bill. You know, what the fuck?
Brutality or protecting the
No one's saying you can't do it. You know, if you want health insurance, you got to pay for it.
lives of queer people in
Or tell him to get a job.
our community. How many lives have to be lost before you consider fighting back against fascism and corruption?
Now is the time to say that if federal money relies on the dehumanization of trans people.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Bill Gates indicted in the Netherlands for lying to the public about the vax, and he's going to have to go to trial. Yeah, I heard that already. I don't know how true it is. Hegg says in the soldiers in Germany. It's pretty cool. I do like to see Secretary of Defense getting
bread and circuses. They kept the populace busy with entertainment as one obsession, and that's it. So in ancient Rome, they gave the people bread and circuses. They kept the populace busy with entertainment. But other dictatorships use other strategies to control ideas, the knowledge. How do they do that? Lower education. They limit culture, censor information. They censor any means of individual expression. And it's important to remember this, that this is a pattern that repeats itself throughout history.
We were just talking last stream about we can see individual expression being stripped away. We were just talking about this last stream. Everything is being melted into like a sick stew, right? A sick, degenerate stew. Individuality is being eroded. Yeah, no one. Me and Bray were talking about it here. Yeah, can't take these people seriously. Yeah, it's. I don't even know how you hold a city council meeting like that. I mean, I guess if they're your constituents, you gotta give them their time. But that's it, right? That's it. Let them speak. Be gone. And cops, go watch them because they just threatened us. They just threatened our community. They did threaten it over and over. I have videos of all the threats just clipped. It's always daddy government. Always. That's a big thing, like that comes with American values of the, what's the freedom and bravery line? Jeez. Home of the land of the free, home of the brave, right? Land of the free, home of the brave. In order to be truly free, you're going to have to be brave, and some shit's going to go bad. There ain't going to be protections at all times. You have to just thug it out, fight it out. You got to just survive. That's, that is true freedom, though. If you want the freedom, that comes at a cost. That is the decision we have to make. I make the decision to, I want freedom. I'll fight it out, whatever. Like I like the freedom, for sure. Take care of it however I take care of it. Laws and all that too, obviously, but freedom. I don't need I don't want big daddy government, because then it's like having a parent. They'll literally surveil you. Oh my God, they'll look into all your bank transactions, all your internet, all your personal life, all your property. It's, come on. No one needs surveillance like that, and that's what a big daddy is gonna do. You think he's gonna also take care of you and let you be free? No, if he's taking care of you, he's your fucking dad. I don't want that. Man, I don't know what the heck is going on with this Gaza thing, right? He goes, not a single pro-Palestinian protest. Are you guys still alive? And so nobody here was like, whatever. But he was gonna take it over, build it up, give it back to the Palestinians. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. I have no clue if anyone has any. Yeah. Shout out Jerson. Yeah, Social Security was never drying up. They were stealing it. Right? That's true. Yeah, did you see the Fu? Shout out Fu. Did you see the bald-headed black lady? I think you saw it. Showed her earlier. I can't remember her name or where she's from even. She just said the Democrats will work with anybody who is willing to censor the American people, censor speech, censor people across the board in the furtherance of progressiveness. Yeah, like Bolt just says it openly. It's like, I mean, we've known this is obvious for a long time or whatever, forever, but they don't hide it anymore, at least, right? She literally said it right out in the open. I have the video. That's what I'm looking for, actually. I'm still looking for that damn video. Oh, he's definitely anti-forestry activists try to block timber sales by acting like dying coyotes during the business meeting. These people are like, what the fuck is going on? This dude's laughing his ass off. So is he. They think they're doing something. They're giving these guys a great story. They're just laughing and they're like, yeah, I can't wait to tell about this shit at work tomorrow. The guys around the water cooler are gonna love this story. Ah. Come on, bro. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, and then I heard that. Yeah, I heard Trump say the Palestinians will be resettled in numerous lands. I've heard Jordan. I've heard Spain. Shit. Heard two other ones I can't remember. Yeah, creepy, right? It's like it sounds like hell. Oh, 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 ah, ah, oh, oh. Dude, people are sick, bro. Sick. Did you guys see this? Okay, first of all, it is AI, I believe. I think it is AI, but Hollywood put it out, and all the actors in it, or whatever, agreed to be in this, all right? It's very weird. Again, just say F the ideology, battle bad ideas with good ideas, right? But if you haven't seen this, it's quite creepy. And again, it's put out by Hollywood. Like, it's real. It's AI, but they made it to show you this is how they're feeling. Drake, right off the bat, Drake. I didn't know he was Jewish. I like him. Woody Harrelson. Remember, he ape raid his own stepdaughter, adopted daughter, or whatever. Ape raider, and then married the other one. Got pictures of that fucking creep. Go look up Woody Harrelson, him and his little daughter. This is kind of intimidating and scary. You think? You think? It's definitely a message, bro. Oh, I mean, dude, Kanye's nuts. Yeah, Kanye is definitely nuts. I mean, do you understand the enemies that he is making? Like real, I mean, dude, real deal Israeli Mossad guys and IDF super soldiers. They're all through Hollywood and New York City and everywhere else. And he's gonna have to be around these people and deal with them. Man, it is a little scary. It should be. I mean, I don't know. You just definitely got to take it for what it's worth because it is a threat. In a way, right? We're all against you. They're going to kill him. They're going to kill Kanye. They're going to kill Kanye. Enough is enough. That's their final message. Dude, hide. Run. It is AI generated. Yeah, it is. It is AI. I said that. It is AI, but they put it out. Like the agents or whatever. Kanye better run. I just had fucking deja vu. Evil judge must be fired. Judge John Bates is the same judge who presided over Matt Perno, one of the 5 Jan 6 defendants who committed suicide. I think this is the judge. I think this is the same judge who let that dude out of prison or gave him bond for a horrifically violent crime with when he had a history of tons of violent crimes. He gave the guy bond. He went down to Florida and aped and murdered a woman. And now he's on the run. They're hunting for him. And this guy let the guy out. He gave we talked about it on stream. This same guy let out a fucking walking weapon, like a bomb just waiting to detonate on somebody. And it did with like 2 days. The guy got right out. He went down to Florida and boom. Yeah. Attacked some woman. And now he's loose. Gina Carano, I didn't elect him starter pack because that's what they all say about Elon and shit. I didn't elect him. But Fauci, Gates, Zuckerberg, BlackRock, Soros, none of these motherfuckers are elected. Not that, Well, for all the Catholics, you might like this.
I'm Catholic. I was baptized Catholic. I was first communion as a Catholic, confirmation as a Catholic. He ought to fix the Catholic Church and concentrate on his work and leave border enforcement to us. He wants to attack us from securing our border. He's got a wall around the Vatican, does he not?
He got a wall around the Vatican, does he not? Yeah. He's talking about the Pope. He's like, tell the Pope to stay out of our business. Salute, LT. Salute, brother. God bless. How you doing? Hands Kanye's gonna OD. Yeah, something. Car accident. Maybe another Michael Hastings. No, he'll probably just fall asleep. Yeah, some drugs. He'll do drugs or something. Or he'll hang himself. Blame Kim. He'll blame Kim Kardashian. Man, I saw this lady, Kim Heller, saying she's white. No white person is indigenous to Africa. White South Africans like myself and like Callie Creole of the Afro Forum all came to Africa from other parts of the world. Africa belongs to Africans. Well done, South Africa. As a Jew, I support this 100%. Yo, that's crazy. This is nuts. Because what she's really saying here is go steal their land and murder them if they resist. And I'm saying it's okay. Go steal their land, murder them if they resist. Oh, wait, don't do it to me because I'm not white. I'm Jewish. Let me keep my land. Don't murder me. I'm with you. But here she's saying she's white. But then she's not. Dude, Tommy Sotomayor, this was funny. Did you see Marlon Wayans was shitting on Soldier Boy? Saying he's saying, what up, Soldier Boy? You said what? Looks like you'll give up anything for some meth, right? Okay, yeah, it does look crazy. I hear you. But Tommy Sotomayor is like, no one should take this dude seriously. Marlon Wayans, whose son is a trans woman, is now trying to insinuate that Soldier Boy is a homosexual as a diss. I didn't even know Marlon had a trans son. And then how do you do that? How do you try to shame Soldier Boy for something like that if you have a trans son? And that says a lot. Now, I never knew that, but I don't really want to, I can't take anything you say serious until you address that. Until you address that. I don't know if Kanye's tight with Trump. I don't think he is. I don't think he is at all, in fact. Yeah, they're unaliving farmers in South Africa en masse. And what about the African wars going on? No one says shit because Whitey ain't involved. Yeah, it's... Why is that, right? Why is that? That's the question. He's telegraphing how he feels, Noah. Thank you. That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah. No matter what, because it just doesn't apply to your kid? Or so Soldier Boy, again, it's a diss to him, right? Bro, you're making it up. There's no evidence the Soldier Boy does anything like that. Your son does, though. So how do you say that? Like, that's crazy that he would even do that. Marlon Wayans, that is, using that as some sort of a diss, knowing who your kid is. BB in 1990. America is a golden calf, and we will suck it dry, chop it up, and sell it off piece by piece until there is nothing left but the world's biggest welfare state that we will control, we will create and control. This is what we do to countries that we hate. We destroy them very slowly. The world's biggest welfare state in 1990. Pretty scary shit, right?
Into this conversation, trying to hold this moral superiority. But then
Okay. Do you remember this lady? She was famous back then, or viral or whatever. She was arguing for abortions and trans and all that. These people, you should not give them time. You should not even entertain this in a professional atmosphere where you show all kinds of respect to their ideas. Because your ideas are fucking so garbage that we don't even talk about them. We just shame you the second you bring them up. The second you bring them up, we just shame you. Like, oh, you want to send African trannies to Tokyo? You want to drop 10,000 African trannies into Tokyo for diversity, right? And, LGBT inclusion, right? That's what so you're an evil sicko. What makes you want to do that? You're an evil sicko. Why would you want to do that? Like, why do you want to kill a kid? Like, why? Why is this such an issue? You're just an evil sicko. We don't entertain you at all. When you sit down like this goober and have try to have a rational conversation with a fucking demon, like this goober right here is trying to have a rational conversation with a sick woman, it kind of validates their ideas to some, right? Because they're like, well, if it's willing to be discussed, there must be some sort of merit to it, right? No merit. No merit at all. You should shoot it down immediately. Again, be like, just ask him, like, don't you think if we could, wouldn't it be great to drop like 10,000 African trainees in Tokyo so they could really get a taste of diversity and LGBT inclusion. And when they say yes, just be like, you're a sick fuck. Why would you want to do that? Why do you even think that's a good idea? You're insane, right?
Not human. They're disgusting and despicable, disgusting. They're not human. They're disgusting, and they should be held accountable. All of them, every single last one of them, every mayor, every governor that shamed you, terrorized you, tore your family apart, made you lose your job, divided everybody. Those are the most disgusting display of humanity. And these are the people that are controlling my life and your life, that they're taking my money from and doing whatever they want with it. I don't have a choice where my taxes go. That time, that's how I saw it. I saw it as a complete takeover. And then,
because that's what it is. That's exactly how it is.
First name, where he said it's Germany must perish. Like they literally wanted. There's a book written by a guy, last name Kaufman, I'm blanking on the first name, where he said it's Germany must perish. Like they literally wanted to get rid of Anglo-Saxons. And so when you have that context and you're going, whoa, why was I never told about this book, which was published in America? He wrote a book about how they would have to just annihilate them, how they had to make them infertile, that they couldn't produce. And then you hear at the end of that war what was done to German-speaking civilians, and that should send a chill down your spine that you don't know it. That is what scares me, that we were never taught it, which means that we were specifically told an angle, and that angle has been protected for a very long time for a reason that must be evil, because lies can only be served to protect evil.
Yeah, it really makes me. Oh, here she is. Finally. Dude, I started looking for this like 20 minutes ago. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck did she just say?
I can say, we are all willing to work with anyone who's serious about doing the work of censoring the American people and advancing progress. But they are not serious.
Bitch, I wish you would try to trample on her. Did she just say?
I can say, we are all willing to work with anyone who's serious about doing the work of censoring the American people and advancing progress. But they are not serious.
Bitch, I wish you would try to trample on our First Amendment rights, because then we're going to use our Second Amendment rights. What the fuck did she just say?
I can say, we are all willing to work with anyone who's serious about doing the work of censoring the American people and advancing progress.
Off with her head. Off with the heads. I want that shit on a fucking mantle in the Oval Office. When I go visit DC, I should be able to see scalps. Like, I'm trying to take faces. I think when we walk through the halls of DC, there should be the faces of some of our enemies. Like, as a fucking message, like, we take faces, bro. You're going to threaten us? We'll take your face and put it in the halls. Like, you're for real, man. We got to start making examples. This is a real, it's a fucking threat. It's an absolute threat. She looks like the fucking chick from Star Trek, or the guy or whatever, the one Star Trek thing. Wasn't there the character from Star Trek that looked just like that? Or maybe it was Black Panther. Is she getting the look from Black Panther? Maybe that is where it's from. Nah, I ain't putting that fucking bitch anywhere near me. It can sit on a, man. I would love to be able to see Gates, Fauci, AOC, all these motherfuckers tried to destroy your country.
That he did this, and sometimes we have heroes we don't talk about. His name is J. Bart Klassen.
Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this yet? It just came out. So this guy, A.O. Kamath, he's like a pro-black dude. Rational, though. Everybody got to go look this up. an immunologist by the name of J. Bart Klassen, who worked at NHID, National Institute of Health, across the hall from Fauci for 30 years, wrote a peer-reviewed paper about how Mossad had created COVID-19. And there's a whole bunch of shit in this comment section to kind of back this up. But I'll let you listen to it.
What was that thing you had me?
Okay, everybody got to look this up. I love the fact that he did this. And sometimes we have heroes we don't talk about. His name is J. Bart Klassen, Klassen, MD. He's an MD. He's a PhD who works at NIAID. He worked across the hall from Dr. Anthony Fauci back in the 1980s. He's still working in NIH. Here's the thing. He wrote a peer-reviewed paper, which means, just for people to know, this is the highest level of academic.
I mean, peer review matters, but they can still fudge some shit. But I don't think the paper is real. I can show you it. It's in the comments. But
Scrutiny, meaning your peers put their reputations on the line. They have to look at it and say, we can't argue with this. We'll put our names behind it and publish it. Right now, you can find it online. Like, it's published in Vision. This is a publication of
that Myron dude
bio
said he's going to do a show on this topic tonight or tomorrow. I don't even know where he does them at, but I'll see the clips on Twitter or whatever. But I saw a tweet he made. He's going to talk about this.
medicine bio. In it, he writes, from my observation, the Mossad, using U.S. assets, has created what we now know as COVID-19 as a bioweapon of genocide for the world population. And he names the Mossad.
I'm a little worried even playing this one.
And he names the Mossad agents, the different people he witnessed doing it. He gives names. He talks about Bill Gates. He lists the whole thing out. This is peer reviewed.
Insane.
So when they say trust the science,
that is the science.
This is something everybody should be talking about. I spoke to him. I'm calling up a white guy, a PhD in Maryland, talking. He said, look, guy. I said, look, can you come do an interview?
Yeah.
He said, look, I've done my part. He said, I got to eat. I got to do what I do. He said, but you guys, I gave you the best that I got. Go spread it. I said, I got you. So we out here letting people know.
Yeah, I know. I'll read that.
You can go find this. It's all over. It's pretty big today. Uncommon sense. I mean, I don't want to click on the comments. They might be crazy, and then I'll get something. But that's pretty nuts. Oh, here's about the two shooters at JFK.
Epstein, 9/11.
Our first investigation will be announced, but it's going to be covering on a thorough investigation into the John F. Kennedy assassination. And I can tell you, based on what I've been seeing so far, the initial hearing that was actually held here in Congress was actually faulty in the single bullet theory. I believe that there were two shooters, and we should be finding more information as we are able to gain access into the SCIF, hopefully before the file.
If you don't know it, she just said, with what we've seen already, the initial, who did it? The Warren Commission was faulty on the single bullet theory. We already can see there were two shooters. There's going to be more coming out. She goes on to say they're holding some sort of hearing on it in March. That'll be the first of a series of declassifications hearings. But yeah, she's saying what we can see already is that there's two shooters, and more shall be coming.
Files are actually released to the public. Hearing that was actually held here, based on what I've been seeing so far, the initial hearing that was actually held here in Congress was actually faulty in the single bullet theory. I believe that there were two shooters, and we should be finding more information as we are able to gain access into the SCIF, hopefully before the files are actually released to the public.
What's your priority?
Pretty intense. Pretty intense. But my computer's at 4%. It's about to die any second. I'm gonna hop off right now. I don't feel like doing what I got to do to go get the charge and everything. We're gonna end this here. Yeah, that's that. But look forward to that shit about the assassination. And it's MLK, RFK, JFK, obviously, Epstein was another one. But they were saying everything has to come out. That's what Trump was saying himself. Everything has to come out in order for the country to heal and trust the government. But yeah. Trump and Cohen are locked in for sure, or were. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Got to go. 3%. Salute. Everyone have a good one. God bless you guys. Have a good day, good evening, good night. Peace.